What's up, Scribe Squad? Today's episode 2 of the Struggling Artist series. Today we're going to talk about 8 ways to chase your dream with absolutely no money. Probably sitting there and be like, okay, but how? The number one way, number one tip, dream it, plan it, execute. This is literally my life motto. What I always say is that everybody has a dream, right? Half of people know how to plan it. Successful people and legends execute their dreams. That's what I'm going to teach you, how to dream it, how to plan it. And then once you have that plan, execute your plan to the fullest. People always ask me, how did I get my success? I think that the only difference between me and people who are more on the come up than me is that I execute my ideas to the fullest. So let's get into it. Step number 2. Figure out what your dream is. Ask yourself what your dream is and go for that dream. Be focused on that dream. If you don't know what your dream is and you're younger in age, try things out. Figure it out because you're not going to know if you like it until you try it. I think a lot of times as we get older as adults, we let fear stop us from going after what it is that we really want. And I understand it. It's like we have bills to be paid. We have families to take care of. At the same time, I feel like we should always be chasing our dream. Number 3, create a plan and write it out. A lot of times we have our plans in our head, and let's be honest, we get busy on a day-to-day basis doing what we have to do and not necessarily what we want to do all the time. So I feel like when you write it down someplace, whether it's in your phone, whether it's up on a whiteboard that you have, or a calendar, or Post-it notes, when you write it down, now it's like a living document. It's something that can hold you accountable and it makes it real. So write it down. I'd say step 3.5 would be forward thinking, backwards motion. We get overwhelmed by the gravity of what our goal is. Let's say for me, when I first started this channel, the goal was like, okay, I got to get to 100K subs. That was my big goal, right? So what I did was forward thinking, backwards motion. I was like, all right, 100K subs, that's the end goal. But what are the steps that I could take, the smaller steps to get there? Okay, well, in order for me to get to 100K, I got to get to 10K first, right? So let me focus on the first 10K subs. What do I need to do to get to 10K subs? Okay, well, I need to be posting one time every day. And I saw that other people were posting, once a day. So I was like, okay, well, if they're posting once a day, let me take it up a notch. Let me post it twice, 3 times in a day. And I was able to use that forward thinking but backwards motion to help me execute. And here we are now on the road to 100K subs, just hit 70K subs. And it's that process, that little breakdown into smaller entities that has allowed me to continue going towards the bigger dream. Number 4, start doing one item towards your dream every single day. Every single day, whether it's the smallest itty bitty thing, that one thing. The last step, we wrote it down. So you know all the intricacies. You know everything that you're supposed to be doing in order to get there. So then the next step is like, all right, we're going to have consistency every single day. If I'm learning how to play the guitar, per se, then every single day I'm going to spend 10 minutes practicing one lesson. Do a step every single day towards your dream, towards your goal, something even small. Let's say you wanted to start a business. Something as simple like, today, I'm going to pick a name. Tomorrow, I'm going to research what it takes to get it trademarked. The next day, I'm going to file the paper for the trademark. In the gravity of it all, it may seem small, but when you do these steps, these small steps, day by day by day, it eventually increases. And next thing you know, you look up and you're at your goal. Number 5, ask yourself, what's in my control? The number one thing that may not be in your control right now is your finances, right? You're probably working on that, right? We're trying to increase our finances. So that's out of our control. But what is in your control? Here's what I always tell people. I say, look, somebody might have more resources than me. They might have more money than me. They might have a bigger staff than me. They might even have more talent than me. But what they're not going to do is they're not going to outwork me. What is in your control is your effort. And that's how you get there. That's how you get towards your dream, by putting in the amount of effort. Yes, it may take somebody, let's say 25% of the effort when they have 75% of the resources. You don't have that. You have 25% of the resources, but guess what? They don't have 75% of the effort, and that 75% of effort is going to put you there in a long-term situation, because once you get there, you're going to be able to sustain that effort. You're going to be able to sustain that dream, and you're going to keep killing it. Use your resources wisely. Man, I could talk about this so much. I could probably do a whole video on this. We might actually end up doing a whole video on this. But use your resources wisely. What money you do have, if you only have $100 a month to put towards your dream, make sure you're sitting there and you're like, okay, what is the best use of this fund? How am I going to get the most out of me investing this $100? Because we're dealing with a small amount. Don't just blow money. Don't just give money to people because they say they can do things for you. Make sure that you're getting what it is you need out of your resources. Initially, when you first start off in the music industry and you start chasing the dream of music, man, there's all types of flashy things coming at you. Man, pay me this amount, I can get you this. Do this, you'll get these type of results with your following. Do this, you get on the radio, blah blah blah. And then as you start to continue to grow, you slowly but surely see that there's no such thing as an overnight success. I'm 100% sure that every single person that's been claimed an overnight success has some type of a backstory. They've been putting in work, and if not them, their team has been putting in work for years to set them up for that quote unquote overnight success. So use your resources wisely. Don't waste your money. But the number one resource that you have that you should not waste, because you can't get this back, cannot get this back, is time. Do not waste your time. Number 7, in addition to using your resources, I suggest that you save up money so that you can now invest in your dream. We live in a world where things cost. It just is what it is. So start saving your money. I'm going to make an entire separate video about saving your money later on down the line. But here's a quick little gem. Check out the Acorns app. I'm going to put a code in the video or just a link down in the description below. Use my code and you get a little, nice treat. I use the Acorns app. It helps me save money in my sleep. And it's simple, every time I swipe my card or make a purchase online, a little small amount, loose change, gets deposited into an investment account. That investment account continues to grow over time, and boom, saving money. And then, whether it's retirement or just creating a goal, maybe it's a vacation, who knows, or putting money towards some supplies for your dream. You now have a way of creating a fund for you to save up to turn around and reinvest into your dreams and into your career. Last but not least, number 8, never quit. Now this right here is the main key, because it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to turn out the way that you want. It may take a long time. I've literally been going at this since I was 18 to get to where I am now. But the thing is, you cannot quit. You know how many no's I've heard? You know how many times I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere in chasing my dreams and in success? But the reason why I'm here, the reason why I show up day in and day out, is because I don't quit. Because at the end of the day, you have to believe in yourself, believe in your dream, because it's your dream. You have to hold that dear to your heart. That's what it's all about. So do me a favor, Scribe Squad. 1, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell button, because you can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring it. And 2, don't quit. I'll see you next time.
Look, he better pack his bags. I'm only taking cash, and if that brother broke, I do the double dash. I ain't a gold digger, but I'm like Jigga. I'm a 6-figure sister. Call me CEO, from the head to the toe, from the flow to the dough. When I check you, know it's verified. Been rapping like Lamar, cause I pimp a butterfly. That 3.14, they wanna eat my pie. The apple of my eye, I'm macking on you hoes. No need for PC, I see the windows. Like it's 95, I'm pocking Machiavelli. DMX and Nas, I sing it from my belly. You other rappers jelly, cause you never had no business. Skills in my bank account, I witness. missing much intelligence. Hit the road, Jack. I've been having sin. Can you see my halo? Beyonce Carter knows.